What is up, my friends? So if you're watching this video right now, today, like on December 10th, today's Disney's Investors Day. We'll be covering it. So make sure you have that bell turned on. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. We talk all the stuff you love about movies, TV shows, all of that. But let's get right into this video. Servant Season 2 is coming. So I've made a couple of videos on Servant Season 1. I've talked about episodes. I've talked about the ending. I've talked about theories for Season 2. Go check them out. They're all on my page. Make sure you're subscribed. But let's talk about Season 2's newest trailer that came out today. Surprise, surprise, it's here. So, I'm honestly shocked. I am. I didn't think Servant Season 2 was going to come out so soon. It has a release date of January 15th, so about a month away. But still, it's very, very exciting. I think Servant is one of the best shows out on streaming. It was a very big surprise for me when I saw it, and I was like, Apple TV came out with some pretty heavy stuff, I think. And Servant Season 2 doesn't disappoint. So this new season looks like they are going to say, Season 1, you thought you were crazy? It's about to get even insane. So I did enjoy Servant Season 1 for what it did. It made me question a lot. Like, is there some supernatural event going on? Is this something more psychological, more grounded? What is going on? I think by the end of the first season, I was more leaning towards that supernatural. And in this new season, just from the trailer alone, it's just like, yeah, we're going to throw all of that away. We're not on reality anymore. We're floating in space. That's how crazy it's about to get. Season 2 trailer shows us that Dorothy is not really there still, with accepting that Jericho has died and that the baby that was there before Leanne came was actually a newborn real type doll, not really her baby. And so we're seeing that in the Season 2 trailer as we see her go on to the news and ask Leanne to return and bring Jericho back. And so we're still not sure exactly who Jericho really is, the baby that Leanne has. Is it her baby or somebody's from the cult? Whatever. We do see Sean and Julian trying to sort of make sense of things in this trailer. Julian, my favorite character, definitely. He's just like had it in this, and it looks like he's about to get into some more shit as well. One of the things we also see in this trailer is that Leanne does look like she ends up coming back to the house at some point, and she's pretty much confronting Sean if Dorothy knows what she's done and all of this, because as we know, Dorothy let baby Jericho die when she left him in the car, and Leanne had no clue about this prior to the finale, and that sort of changed how she felt about Dorothy, because up until Season 1, I would say to the 3/4 of it, she was very much so fond of Dorothy. She loved Dorothy, and when Sean told her this story, that quickly changed, and she was more closer to Sean than she was to Dorothy, almost having sort of a hate towards Dorothy, or rage, if you will. And so I think that's going to be interesting as to why she would even try to return back to Dorothy, as we saw her cult come at the end and take her and say that the Turners are like far from like saving grace or anything like that. So we also find out that Dorothy has come in contact sort of with this cult before. When she was a newscaster, she actually covered a story that the cult had where they had a standoff with the police and everything. And that was one of my theories in my video. Go check that video out, where I said that that is maybe a reason that they are sort of trying to get a hold of Dorothy. Maybe she saw something or knows something that happened then, and they're trying to sort of cover it up or whatever, or sort of make an amends of sort. So I think that that's what we're going to see in Season 2. I also do like the trailer for not giving away any of the plot itself, just showing us imagery that looks insane. We even see Uncle George, who, by the way, is like, I fucking hate looking at that man. He just pisses me off. But we see him come back in this trailer as well. I think we're going to get a lot about the cult as well. We see some of the footage that is being shown of the cult and its past rituals maybe. And I think we're going to have a better understanding of what is it that they're trying to do and what they want exactly with the Turners, if anything. There's some more of Sean's cooking, which is something I enjoy watching in the movie as well, because they got an insane kitchen, like thousands of dollars worth of like kitchen appliances that look very, very nice. So the kitchen is its character in itself, because we see a lot of the symbolism, a lot of the, I would say, layers that are put up on there reflect on what's actually going on is something that I enjoyed. That food had a lot to do with this show, so I'm excited about that since I like to cook and all of that. But it's definitely interesting to see how this is all going to play out, what exactly is going to happen. They have said that this show is meant to be about 5 seasons, so this is season 2. I was sort of surprised. 5 seasons sounds like a lot to flesh out this story, but after watching this new trailer, I can see that there's going to be a lot of questions still left to answer by the end of this season. So I'm definitely seeing how we can go for 2 seasons. Oh, I mean, for 5 seasons with this show. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I cannot wait. So have you finished Servant? Are you excited for season 2? What are you most looking forward to? And what do you think of the trailer in itself? As I said, I think that they're definitely saying, you know what? We're not grounded in reality anymore. We're full on supernatural. Let's go. Let's see where this takes us. Because either what's going on in this trailer are just sort of like visions or dreams or all of that, or it's just like there's something more sinister going on here. Maybe it's like a demonic cult or something like that, trying to put up a front as being a god cult or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. So this was just my initial reaction, a quick little breakdown of what I thought about the trailer. I will be watching it again and trying to see what I can find here and there and make a Servant Season 2 Theories Part 2, and that should be coming out sometime before Christmas. So if you really want to check out that video, the best way to do it is by subscribing, by turning on the bell for notifications, or follow me on social media at NerdRon on Twitter. You can also follow my TikTok where I do horror stuff. You can also check out my other TikTok where I do movie stuff. The horror one is Campfire Tales with a Z, and the movie one is Direct Bulletin altogether. So I will be making more videos on Servant before we get to that season premiere, and I will be breaking down each episode. So if that's something you want to see, highly suggest you follow me on here. But leave your theories down below. I'll probably include them if I can on my next video. And yeah, as I said, I think that Leanne and the cult really want something from Dorothy that she might know or has from that standoff that happened, and that's the main reason that they were being targeted at first. And I think what happened is after Leanne found out about what happened to the real baby jerk and all of this, it sort of like put a wrench in that, and they were like, okay, let's back off a little and see what's actually going to happen here. So just my theories, my thoughts, but I'll be elaborating more, especially with this new trailer, about how exactly I think it's going to play out. So make sure you subscribe for that. And as always, that is going to do it for me. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below what was your favorite episode in the previous season, and what are you most looking forward to seeing in this season. What questions do you want answered? All of that, comment it down below. And as always, that is going to do it for me. I'll see you all next time. Stay safe, stay positive.